Good morning, everyone. This is August the 26th, 2022, 9:30 a.m. Yeah, I'm in downtown Halifax with a temperature of 20 degrees Celsius. So we're going to begin this walk on Spring Garden Road on the corner of Spring Garden Road and South Park, which is right over there. And we're going up Spring Garden and we're going to walk around up in that area, but I thought we'd begin right here and show you a little bit of what's going on right here, and then we'll walk up Spring Garden Road. So with that, let's get going. The Lord Nelson Hotel is right over there, and the Public Gardens is right here. I'm not going to do Public Gardens today, but I'm going to walk right up the sidewalk, but another day we'll get to that. I've done it before, but we'll do it again before long. Okay, and Victoria Park is just across the road. Okay, so you got your bearings pretty good. Downtown towards Barrington Street is that way. And we are walking west on Spring Garden Road. Okay, Friday today. Yeah, imagine that, the week is almost gone again. It's Friday morning again. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend and having some time off. And the weekends are great, aren't they? We get to do what we want to do on the weekend. Well, I get to do what I want to do every day anyways. Doesn't matter, but for a lot of people, you have to go to work. And I put my time in working now. I can not work if I choose. I choose to make videos. I don't choose to work. Okay, how's that? Is that a good idea? I love these wrought iron fences they have all over the place here in Halifax, and they're beautiful. This was well maintained because this goes around the perimeter of the Public Gardens, which is a huge park here in downtown Halifax. One day we'll do it again. I've walked in there several times. In the summer, in the winter, the snow on the ground. I thought it was real romantic to walk through there in the wintertime and play some soft jazz in the background instead of talking. A lot of people liked it, but I say about half of the people. The other half didn't care much about my jazz selections, but some did. So you can't please everybody, no matter what you try to do. Some are going to like it and some aren't, but I might do another one again one day. Not in the Public Garden, but find something else to do and put some jazz in the background. It's always hard to keep everybody content. But you do your best. The sun was out for a while today, and now it's kind of clouded over. I don't think it's going to rain, though. There's a 20% chance of rain. That's it, 20%. So I don't think we're going to see anything in the way of rain today. I left my umbrella home. I didn't want to carry that around if I didn't need it. And I didn't think I was going to need it today, so. So 9:30 a.m. is a good time to go out walking doing a video because it's not too hot. Well, some days it is, but today is good. We're 20 degrees, so that's a comfortable temperature. That's really good temperature for doing videos, 20 degrees. But we are getting to the fall. We're not quite there yet, but some leaves have fallen, and we're getting close. Then we'll have to dress a little warmer. Then once it's winter, oh, I hate winter. I like it in ways. It's beautiful. It's fun doing videos in the snow and all that, but it can get your hands quite cold walking around hanging onto a gimbal while you're walking, and you can't really do much movement in your hand, just holding it. And first thing you know, your fingers are tingling, and that's the downside of winter. Is it's cold. It's not that it's not beautiful. It is beautiful, but it's cold. I don't like the cold myself. How about you? You like the cold? I don't. I doubt it. All right. So we're getting close to the end of Spring Garden Road. I'll show you where it ends and what we do after that. And we'll keep right on going straight. I haven't walked up that way very far doing videos, so that might be a good idea to just continue right on up. Well, I think it's Coburg Street beyond it, but I will check. I don't know everything about Halifax, but I think Spring Garden Road turned into Coburg Street after Roby. Roby. After Roby, sorry. See, I told you I didn't know everything about Halifax. I know lots of stuff, but I'm still learning too. This building's getting a facelift. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's a new building. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's not a new building, but anyway, it looks pretty nice. We're just waiting for the big construction job to start right here on this corner. I showed you these before, all those white signs on those buildings. That means people had to get out of them, and because they're all coming down to make room for some office towers and some condo towers and apartments and stuff like that, and businesses in the bottom. And all those houses on this block clear up to the corner are coming down. So that's going to be a big construction project, but so far nothing's happened yet. Maybe they just haven't got enough workers to start that right now. They got to finish off something else, and then they'll get to that probably. Right up here where the Bank of Nova Scotia is, that's the end of Spring Garden Road. And we'll see what it is after that. I believe it's Coburg, but I might be mistaken, but I think it is. We'll find out. That's the building where my eye doctor used to be, the surgeon who did my cataract in one of my eyes. Then he moved to Ontario, to Toronto, I guess. And so now I have a different doctor who is not in that building anymore. Well, you can tell this is a busy corner right here too. Lots of noise. Oh, I got a walk sign. And that car drove right through and I had a walk sign. Now I don't have a walk sign, but I can make it before they get a green light. Okay, there we are at the end of Spring Garden Road, and I was right. It's Coburg. See, there's a sign right there, Coburg. We're going up Coburg Street now. And I haven't traveled this street very much. I never made a video up here, so this is first time going up here. I got a noisy lawnmower, so just wait a sec. I know how these microphones like to magnify noises like that. Look at all the leaves on the ground. Fall is just a step away when the leaves are falling all over the place. But the long-term prediction for Atlantic Canada is about the same as we had last winter. Most days not horrible cold, not like out west. We get like minus 30 for a month or two. But I don't even think we saw minus 30 last winter. It may be, most days is minus 10, 12, then it warms up a bit. And once in a while you get a really cold day, like minus 20, but it only lasts usually a day or two. And then you're back into warmer stuff. So, Coburg, I'm at Edward Street, Edward and Coburg right now. So, I'm gonna just turn around because I got a couple of people coming towards me and I don't wanna, and this is a narrow sidewalk and I don't wanna point my camera right at somebody's face. So I'm just gonna leave it right like this for a minute until they get by me. Now we'll turn it around. Okay? This is a narrow sidewalk and I don't want to, like I'm taking up half the sidewalk, so I'll be like pointing it right in the face. I don't want to do that. A lot of people don't like to be on here. I got growled last week. And have you seen that video on Goddington Street where the woman hollered at me, said, I don't want to be on that. So I came back to tell her, when I get home, I'll take you off of it before I put it up. And then she started hollering at me for coming back. I don't want my voice on that. So I turned and walked away and decided I wouldn't remove it. That's a cool joke, but I just left it there anyways. Okay. We are on the corner of Coburg and Henry. Still walking west. We'll just keep walking because I've never come all the way up there. Oh, she missed her bus. She was standing there daydreaming and missed her bus. If she runs fast, she might catch it at the next stop. The bus got a red light. So she's lucky. She might be able to get on up there. Yep, she got a break. The bus stop for the red light. She might be able to catch it up there at the next bus stop. They got rules too. They're not supposed to stop in between where there's no official bus stop. But sometimes they do to help you out, but not always. You see there's quite a bit of construction going on up this way. Oh, a bunch of stuff going down there. That street's closed. And there's new buildings down there. Pretty good. There are new buildings everywhere here. There's a cafe in there called Noggins. Never been in there, but it looks pretty good. Well, we'll continue on up through here. Coburg Street. We got a lot of the university right around us here too. Dalhousie, you'll see a sign here in a minute. Dalhousie University is right here on the left side of this street. Right there, those buildings are the university, and there's the sign. Dalhousie University. The Merchant Street. My wife used to work on that street when she worked up here. But I'm going to keep on going up westward. Westward on Coburg Street. A little quieter up here now because we're getting in residential on this side and university on the other side. So it's a little quieter in this area. See the leaves? Won't be long, you'll be able to look right out through those trees. Something kind of strange about trees when the leaves are all off of them. It looks kind of unnatural, I guess, to see those bare branches sticking out there. I guess you're about 6 months on, 6 months off, approximately. We have 6 months of not bad weather. Then we have 6 months of not bad weather. How's that? You only got like 3 months in the middle that's cold. Then you got your fringe months. Me, I don't like the cold. I'm a guy for the heat. I don't like it 30 or anything, but I like it. Warm. I don't like the cold much. It's 20 today, and I find that's just right. This is like really comfortable to walk around today at 20 degrees. And there's not a lot of humidity factor. I think maybe 1 degree or something. I'm at Chestnut and Coburg. Chestnut is that way. But we're going to stick right to Coburg. Universities on that side, residential on this side. And that would be the south side over there. And of course, I'm on the north side of Coburg Street. Walking west. How far west can we go? Well, I don't think Coburg Street goes on and on forever either. So we'll see how far we can go on Coburg Street. Some of the workers at the university coming out for a coffee and smoke break. Lilac Street. just a short street because it tees up there with that next street. So that's it. That's it for Lilac Street. 6345 Coburg. Could be condos, but you never know. A lot of the nice looking buildings are apartments as well, so it's hard to say. Could be condos, but could be apartments too. So. Now leasing. So I guess they are apartments. They're leasing them. Coburg House, now leasing. Larch Street is that way. North. Okay. I guess the dog was just curious. Most of them are, but then you never know, right? Which one's going to be a biter. Coburg Place. Let's see what they have in Coburg Place. Oh, it's just professional center, like offices and that kind of stuff, I guess. Yeah, professional. Oh, actually, there's some classes in there. Fountain School of Performing Arts, Costume Studies. Well, sounds interesting. Where I'm at the corner of Coburg and Oxford. Just waiting for my walk signal. There we go. Now, I have been as far as this corner before, but I never went down to totally down to the end of the street. I think I might have been on it a little bit one time, but let's go right down and see what it looks like. Whoop, there we go. I don't know where this goes when you get down to the bottom of the hill. My very first time coming beyond about where I am right now. I did come down this far once. I have never been down there. So we're going to see where this goes. I know nothing about it. Oh, I'm wrong. I walked as far as the bridge. There's a bridge goes over the train track right here. I've walked that far. That's as far as I've come down the street. I forgot about that. That was a while back. I walked down here. There's a train track underneath this little bridge, and that's where I turned around. I didn't go any farther than the train track. That looks like a walkway there. I don't know if it goes anywhere or not, but it looked like a walkway. I have to explore that when we come back up this way. And here's the train track. And I would presume the train still goes on this because the rails are shiny. You know, when a train don't go on the rail, on the track very long, they get rusty. And if they're shiny, that means the train uses it. So there we are. A spare rail along the side, but it's only one single track. Now, I have never been beyond right here. We got a power line right above us. And that is Thornvale Street across the road. I got a railroad track down below and a power line above. Almost one right over the other. Look at this tree, hasn't got a lot of foliage on it. This could be a dead end down here, or it may not be. Oh, I got a car going in here. Okay. What is this place? This is established 1908. I'm not sure what it is. Might be must membership upon entry. Okay, you have to have a membership card to go in there. It's a park, but it's not open to everybody. You must have a membership card to go in here. And there's a taxi coming out. Oh. So that's it. You can't go in there without a membership card. Well, I'm not sure why, but it's a park. You have to, it's probably a paid membership to use that park. And I don't think I can pass below this. So now we know where this road goes. This is it right here. It ends down here. It looks like they're still doing work on this area. It's a park and okay. This is it. You can see, oh, I know why. It's private because there's boats down here. This is a docking area for boats and things like that. Yeah, okay, so it's that's why it's not open to the public. You have to, it's a paid membership, and that's why, because it's borders right on the water there where the people's boats are and all that kind of stuff. Okay, well, we found out where the street goes. It dead ends down here. At a park where you have to be a membership. That's a private lane down there. These are probably wealthy people who live down here. You would never know it by the shape the road's in, but a lot of potholes here. But apparently these are private dwellings, and you're not supposed to go in around there. So we will stay out from there. Okay, well, we had to go explore, see where that went. I've never been down it before. Now we'll go back over to the... So this is about it right here where the bridge is. There's not much down below here to see or do. Okay. This is where we were before. The train track down in there, so there's not a whole lot to see. And that just turns around, according to that sign. Drive down and around there and it turns around. Come back out. So not much point in going there. And this is a bike path, I guess. It doesn't say it's closed to it, but I know because the fence is around the other part. So this is public here. Let's walk down and see where this goes. I'm curious. That's how you find out things, right? That's how you learn. You have to go exploring. Maybe it doesn't go far at all. I don't know. It looks like it's a shortcut through to another street. That's what I think it is. It'll take you through to the next street. Yep, that's what it is. You go right through here and you come up on the next street. Well, that's good. But I don't think I'll go that way because there's not much to see. So we'll go back to where we came. And okay. There, okay, I'm back. Had to turn it off just briefly, and I'm back now. Almost back to Oxford Street. And we'll see where we're going to go on Oxford Street once we get up here. Not sure yet. This is a neighborhood we don't really cover very often up in here. Okay, now we're going to take a left on Oxford. I guess we could. Oh, we know what? Let's go the other way. I haven't gone down that way for, I don't know. Don't remember ever going the rest of the way down Oxford. So let's do that. All right, we'll go down Oxford Street this way. Yeah, sounds like a good plan. All right. On the corner of Oxford and Coburg. right, we'll continue. I'm heading south. South on Oxford. And again, we're bordering on the university. The university pretty much begins east of Oxford. This side is other things, and the university is on that side. I've seen these before places, these stone fences, stone barriers, and the rocks are just placed in such a perfect manner that they're squared right off. Look at this. Imagine finding the right stones to fill this in and make them look like that. It's amazing. It's a good style of a border around something. But you got to be really good at it, finding just the right stones to make that work. The Armory Academy, summer camps, limited space. I'm not sure what it's the academy of, but it's an academy. And there is the Steel Ocean Sciences Building, Dalhousie University. Look at this beautiful building right here. Isn't it nice? That is the First Baptist Church of Halifax. And there's a lot of other stone buildings that goes along with it. Like it's you got the grand entryway, but then it goes way back down in there before you're to the end of it. What does this say? Device zone. Repairs and more. Oh, okay, an advertisement for fixing cell phones and that kind of stuff. I think I'm good today. Mine's working. Let's see what this is right here. The Halifax Urban Greenery. Look at this. Just a little park here in the corner. I love these little parks on the intersections. I think they're great. I think they're great. Phase 1 of St. Mary's University, Dalhousie University. Okay, it says this. Let's get over here where I can read the sign a little better. There we go. Right there. It says, Phase 1 of the Halifax Urban Greenery follows the route of the Halifax Ocean Terminal Railway, completed in the fall of 1917, just in time to receive the relief trains carrying medical personnel, supplies for survivors of the Halifax explosion. The trail runs past the former estates of the Kennard family, J.W. Ritchie, and Nova Scotia Father of Confederation. It also parallels the Northwest Arm and public access at South Street, Oakland Road, Marlborough Waters, Waterfront. Future sections of the greenery will link to Point Pleasant Park in the south and a chain of trails in the north. Project of the Halifax Urban Greenery. All right, so there you go. Well, now let's try it out. Phase 1. Phase 1 of the Urban Greenery. Let's try it out. See where it takes us. I think it's talking about the walkway down there. But I'm not going to climb down over that hill. I didn't see any way to get down there, so we'll stick on with this for now. If there's a way to join up with it down here, maybe we'll explore that. And if not, we'll just walk down this way. This is going to end up at Point Pleasant Park. In any case, if I walk far enough, which I might just do that. And hello. Oh, you're so cute. Can I take your picture?
Well, sit still long enough.
I love dogs. I can't pass dogs. I love them. I love dogs. They're my four-footed friends, dogs are. Well, this is really nice here. I see the trail is down through there, runs right along parallel to where we are. So this is okay for now. And we'll see if I want to take that trail or not. We'll see. But it runs right along beside this road anyway. That's another train bridge over those tracks. Okay. Okay. And let's see, we are at Oakland and Beaufort. Beaufort Avenue is what we're going to take. I want to know if this road takes you right down to Point Pleasant Park. I believe it does. However, I'm not certain. So we're going to go exploring and see if this takes you to Point Pleasant Park. I believe it might. I didn't walk far yesterday, so a good walk is going to do me good today. Yesterday I was in the car most of the day, and that time I was out. And so I didn't get much opportunity for walking. I think I got about 1,000 steps in, which is pretty insignificant. Considering most days, when I'm out doing a video, usually a minimum of somewhere around 15,000 steps. Sometimes more, sometimes less. Today could be more because I'm on a long walk today. And I've got time to spare because I came over early this morning, dropped the car off at the garage. We have to get an inspection and some work done because something's a little bit wrong in there. So I'm waiting for get my call about the car, which I haven't received any phone calls yet. If they call me, I'll have to stop my video and return the call and then get back. But I don't think they're going to be bothering me this morning because anytime I've ever gone to that garage, I drop it off in the morning. It's usually 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon before I hear from them. So I think I got plenty of time to do a nice long walking video. I think this might be the green walkway they were talking about, not down there. They're talking about this right here. They don't encourage people to walk down there. This is the walkway right here. And the sidewalk's on the other side of the street. So I think that this is what they were referring to when they talked about the greenery walkway. This is it right here. And it says it will go to Point Pleasant Park. So we're going to put that to the test and see if we can wind up at Point Pleasant Park. All right? I'll turn my phone so I'm not pointing right at the people I'm meeting. We'll see what this says. The Oaklands, Kennard Estate. All right. That would be the guy who was the William Kennard, who started the Kennard steamship lines, I would imagine. And now there's all kinds of ships. Kennard. Yeah, so that's probably the guy who started that. Kennard shipping. Kennard steamship lines, they used to call it. But they don't use much steamships now. It's diesel now, but back in the day when they were getting away from sails, it was steam. It was coal-fired furnaces and steam that ran those big ships. Well, that's going to be an interesting walk because I believe this is going to take me right down to Point Pleasant Park. And if it does, that's great. That'll give me a nice route that I didn't know about. We're exploring. We're exploring this area in detail that we've never done. I've never walked this road ever down here. Never walked it even once. I did walk that way down to the railroad track where I didn't think I did, but then when I got down there I realized I had walked down there. And that street doesn't go anywhere, so just for your own, not only just bus 10 that comes by here, the city bus does go down this road, bus 10.
And you can't get by half sheets.
Yeah, you can.
Hello.
They do sell half sheets. Didn't you buy one?
See, the leaves are everywhere. I don't mind it because it's really beautiful to see the leaves on the ground like this. It is nice. You have to embrace each season because there's something good about every season. And fall is no exception. There's a lot of beauty in the fall. We're not quite to the fall yet, but we're almost there. It's almost to the 1st of September. Then you got like 3 weeks and then it's fall, officially. Oh, train's coming down that track. I wish I was standing over that bridge and watch that go by. I don't know if I can see much of it. Let's go see if I can see the train going underneath there. We'll look out this way. There we go. There we go. Let's watch the train go by. Oh, isn't this cool? We missed the engine, but we can see the train. Right? Get right centered. There we go. You, my viewers, are getting a look at something that not many people have showed you in their videos. I wish I could have got the engine, but this is still good. How often do you get dead center of the train and get to look right down on it going by? This is wonderful. These containers are heading for the container terminal. And I'm heading in the right direction because the container terminal is down by Point Pleasant Park. They're very close to each other. Wow, this is a long train. It's slowing down like it might be stopping. She's a long train. The empty cars there, they got to put more containers on them, I guess. Or they might have removed them somewhere along the way. Wow, this is nice. I'm glad I bought this train. I wish I could have seen the engine coming, but other than that, it's still good. And this will be the end of it, and we'll go to the other side and watch the end go by. Okay, there we go. You can see it go by now. And there's the end of the train. Was that fun? I would say it's a lot of fun. Whoops. There we go. We got off course. All right, there we go. There we have it. This community in here is probably a private community, I would say, because there's gates, like no official gates, but there's an entranceway and a little narrow lane across the tracks. Well, I don't know if it's a gated community, as they say, or just where something is built. Belmont on the Arm, they call it. Okay. Let's continue on. That was nice that I got the train in there. Just check and make sure I never pick up any ticks along the way there. Okay, let's continue on down. I'm like 99% sure this walkway takes you down to the ferry terminal. Oh, sorry, the ferry terminal. I was thinking about the ferry terminal, and I said it. Takes you down to Point Pleasant Park. Yeah. And the sun is starting to come out a little brighter again. So this is a really nice walkway. You got the sidewalk across the street, but then you can ride a bike over here, or you can walk, or whatever you want to do. It's really nice. Great for motorized scooters and electric bikes and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. We'll see what we got to do when we get down here now. Well, it was nice watching the train from standing right over the top of it, looking down on it. Some insects have been chewing at the leaves, look. I heard the tent caterpillars were coming around. There's some larvae right there. Yeah, I heard that the tent caterpillars were going to chew the leaves all up, what looks like they have. I haven't seen any of the caterpillars yet around here, but they've been really chewing up the leaves. They like the poplar trees. And so I don't see the caterpillars right now, but they got to be here. I saw it on the news that we was headed for I think it's a 10-year cycle or something like that. They peak and then they die out that year and you don't see them again for another 10 years or something. So they said this is the year for them. And they'll strip the leaves right bare off of the trees. They could be up in the trees. They prefer the poplar trees. They're the ones that got the tent caterpillars got the fine tasty. They'll strip them first, but after they're gone, they'll eat other leaves too. But they love the poplar trees. But they say don't worry about them. You don't have to try to eradicate them or anything. It's all part of the cycle, right? They just put up with them 1 year and then they're gone and you don't see them again for the next 10 years. I don't know where they go, but I'm not sure. Maybe they lay eggs and then they die and they don't come, and it takes 10 years for the eggs to hatch. I don't know. I'm not sure how that all works, but end of multi-use trail. Right here. You don't have a trail anymore. So what do I do now? No exit from there. All right. We're still on Coburg Street. And I don't know if this goes all the way down around or what it does. We're going to walk a ways and see if it goes all the way down here. Perhaps it does. We're going to see. Maybe it does. No, it turns around. It turns around right here. It's a dead-end street by the looks of things, because that car just did a turn around here. So you can't get to Point Pleasant Park from here, unless there's a trail or something. But as far as I can tell, there's no entry into Point Pleasant Park from here. Let's walk over here and see if in fact we may be down to it. I don't know. There's a walking trail here, but I don't know if that's going to get me to Point Pleasant Park. It's just hard to say. So I don't think we'll take that, because I don't know that would even get me there. So no, we won't take that. So we'll have to go back out to the street. And now I know this won't get me there, but I should be able to get there by the streets. I wonder how many people has tried that and thought that would probably get them there to Point Pleasant Park and discovered it didn't. Not sure. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. We'll try this way. I'm at Beaufort and Belleville. Beaufort and Belleville. I might have to look at Google Maps and see. I have to interrupt my video to do that, but if I look at Google Maps, it might tell me the route to get there. And this is Roxton. I got my doubts if any of these streets will get me down there to Point Pleasant Park. I think they're probably ending. I don't know. How would I know? I don't know. We'll walk down this street and see where it goes. And if it gets me anywhere, great. If it don't, well, I'm not sure. We may not get to Point Pleasant Park from here. I thought for sure it would. But maybe not. Maybe it won't. A lot of these streets are dead end. There's no exit. So they won't get you anywhere. But this one seems to be going. I can see things way down there, but the street may not continue on down because the train track goes down through there. But we'll walk down and see. Okay, we're on Roxton Road. We'll see if that will take me anywhere, or if it's going to just dead end down here. Roxton Road. There's a great design for a house. Looks really good. I can smell the flowers. It was short-lived, but I could smell them back there. This is a nice residential area right here. But we'll see if the street will get us anywhere. Get down to the end here. There might be some indication if I can get to the park from down here. Still on Roxton Road. The side streets that direction are all no exit because the train track goes down through there. But we'll see, this could be a route yet down to Point Pleasant Park, possibly. I'm hoping. I'm hoping it will take me there, but we'll see. I'm somewhat optimistic, but not for sure. This is St. Mary's University right here. So this has to be a through street. St. Mary's University. Okay, so if that's St. Mary's University, I should be able to go down this way and take a street down, and it should get me somewhere where I can recognize and then see which direction to go to get to Point Pleasant Park. This is St. Mary's University. Not to be confused with Dalhousie University. It's a separate university. Well, I'm having a good walk today, for sure. That looks like it's probably the beginning of the main part of the university right there, the big entrance. That's probably it right there. How many minutes have I got on this thing here now? I'd say I'm close to an hour on this video. Well, we'll continue on for a while and then we'll figure out how to get down here. I think we're going the other side of the street because I'm probably going to have to go downhill. There's a secret. If you want to get towards the water, go downhill. Everything's downhill going towards the water. So if you get lost, go downhill. Same in Ontario. If you're in Toronto, you want to know north from south, so you look at the ground. North goes up, south goes down. So if you want to go towards Lake Ontario, go downhill. You can't get lost too long. You just got to go downhill. That'll take you down to the lake. We'll walk down to the corner here, and then I think if I take a right, that might get me down that neighborhood. I don't need to go to Point Pleasant Park because this video is not about Point Pleasant Park. This video is just exploring this area up here. And a lot of it I don't know either, so we're just learning as we walk. Look at these trees right here. You could be right inside of that and you couldn't even be seen. Okay, the buses are going this route, so we'll follow the buses. Maybe the street here, I'll recognize this one. This could be a busy, it turns into Roby right here, look at this. Okay, this turns into Roby, right here. And this is Inglis. So, I think this will bring us right out in the south end. Pretty sure. Pretty sure I saw Inglis Street down here. Lots of crows here. Want to see a crow up close? Well, that's as close as I can get. British Columbia car, probably a student. Yeah, they come from everywhere, so the universities here. St. Mary's University, a little more of it down here. It goes all the way up where we first came to it. And I think this is going to bring us right down to Barrington Street, probably, eventually. Well, we discovered some stuff we didn't know before.
He's going this way.
So this is Inglis, and I'm pretty sure I saw Inglis Street in the south end, which we are in the south end now. So I think I saw it down around Barrington Street, somewhere down that way. But we'll see where it comes out, because I'm not sure. Not at all sure where it comes out, but hey, now, general parking permit holders. You gotta be permit? Yeah, general parking and permit holders. Okay. You can't park anywhere at the university unless you're paying for parking, because they got those enforcement guys all over the place here. You'll get a ticket if you try to park up here, unless you've got a permit by the month, or you're going to pay a pretty good premium to park up here by the hour. Well, wherever this road goes, it's too late to go back the way I came. I've walked a long ways. I'm not going back the way I came. It's got to take me to something that I recognize. So far, I'm still walking, hoping that I will see something soon. That bus goes to Point Pleasant Park, but not sure what road they take to get there. Tower Road, I've seen that too, but they still don't help. I can't say where I'm headed. Oh no, we're going downhill, so I must be going in the right direction, because I'm using for a guide. When it comes to the South End, I don't know a lot about the streets down here. Out of service, that bus. Now I must confess my knowledge of the South End is not too vast, because I know the basic routes, but dropping me in the middle of this neighborhood, I have no idea where I am. I got an idea, but so far it hasn't been confirmed. I'm just thinking this will take me down eventually to one of the main streets that I know what it is, but not absolutely certain of that. Look at that house over there with the brick end on it, and then there's siding stuff, shingles on the front and bricks on the end. Okay, I know exactly where I am now. But I want to cross the street to see something. These little neighborhood signs they put up tells you a lot about neighborhoods. I know now where I am because there's that tall building over there. I recognize that. So let's see what it says here on this sign. Tower Road to South Park Street. It says the street was named after John Inglis in honor of his courageous conduct during the siege of Lucknow, India, 1857. He was known as the hero of Lucknow for his assumption of command and 87-day defense of the town. On the death of General Sir Henry Lawrence, Charles Inglis, first Anglican Bishop of Nova Scotia, in 1787 was grandfather to John Inglis. Well, there you go. That is pretty amazing. Yeah. Okay, let's see that big tall building over there. I recognize that. So now I know exactly where I am. I'm a little bit farther south. I'm probably very close to Point Pleasant Park. And I'm probably going to come out to lower Barrington, probably somewhere around Tim Hortons. That's my guess, somewhere in that area. I think that's where Inglis Street comes out. All right, so we've learned something today. And I didn't know that you could come all the way down to that street up there by the railroad tracks and get down here. I suspected somehow there was a way to get here, but didn't really know. There's the same story again about Inglis Street. South Park Street to Lucknow Street, Inglis Street. and tell you all about these houses and who they belong to a long time ago and the story about them. Pretty cool. Okay, let's just try it out, okay? This one right here, 5651. It's right there, 5651. Now, let's see if we can find it, and then we'll talk about it. That sounds like fun, don't it? 5651. 5651, 5691. Okay, 5651. We'll be down that way a little bit more. And, okay, let's talk about 5691. Right there. That's his house. See the color of it? And that's it right there. Whoa. My gimbal turned around on me. Right there. That's it right there. 5691. So, that's that house I'm looking at right there. 5691. Now, let's see what it says about 5691. This will be fun now. Let's see. 5691. 5651, 5657, there it is, right down here. Okay. In this house can be found a Palladian window in the unusual position of being over the upper part of the porch. Many of the other houses are built in the Italian style, rounded arch windows together with the mansard roof and characteristic features of Italian style. This two other houses in particular reflect this style. Okay, so a round window over the porch. Oh, there it is. That's an Italian style of building houses with a round window over the porch. Well, there you go. And they got all the houses. This is very interesting. If you want to learn something about the buildings on Inglis Street, they're heritage houses. They all got those signs on them, those blue heritage signs. And I think if you designate a heritage house, they can never tear it down. They got to keep it because it's a heritage building. And they tell you all about these. See, this one's got the rounded arch over the door. It's not a very common thing, but it was for the Italian type style. Okay, very good, very interesting that they got all those houses, the signs up there and the numbers, and they can tell you all about this neighborhood. Wow, interesting discovery. No, whoop. Okay, we're over here. No, I thought I had a jogger behind me, but no. All right, we are heading down. Oh, I think we're getting close now to where we want to be. When I saw that tall apartment building, I knew where that's kind of a landmark in the south end. It's the tallest building in the south end, that one I showed you a while ago there. So I knew when I saw that, I'm in the right place. And I was pretty sure I saw Inglis off of Barrington in the south end. So putting what I knew together, see there's that tall building right there. That's the tallest building in the south end. That one way over in the back there I showed you. So we just gotta keep on going the way we're going, and we'll come right out where we want to be. That was interesting, those heritage houses. I learned something new from that. And you can read all about each house just by matching up the number to the information. That was pretty cool. Somebody took the time to gather that information and put those signs up in that neighborhood. That's very interesting. Maybe one day we'll come back and we'll do a little more in-depth of that particular neighborhood. Russell Street. And we're still on Inglis, and I'll be very close to where I dropped my car off this morning. This is when I get down to Barrington Street, that's the area where I where our mechanic is, the one we trust. We trust this place because they've used us good every time we went there. And I always give them a good report. And that's Todd's Service Center in the South End, Napa Auto. Yeah, I think I got the right name on it. And they have used us A1. So there's a few other places. Leave something to be desired, which I'm not going to mention their names. But there's a certain company here in Halifax. They have more than one garage, that's all I'll say. They have more than one garage in different locations. And we took our car to one to get the brakes checked. And so anyways, they called us and told us that the front brake pads were getting right down there. We should get them changed. So fortunately, I wasn't able to get an appointment at this place, which I'm not going to mention. They have another location. So I called there and I got an appointment. I went in. Well, here's what happened. The guy calls me back and says, oh, your brake pads are about 70% good. So you don't need to change them, but your rotors are all scarred up. What you need to do is change the rotors. So I thought that's odd. So I told him, no, don't change the rotors. I'll let you know what I want to do later. So I went and got the car. He charged me $75 for looking at it. He said he had the wheel off, but I doubt it, because I can look right in through the spoked wheels that's on our car, and I can see how much wear is on the brake pads. But I hadn't looked at this time. I was taking the guy's word for it. Supposed to be the mechanic, supposed to know. So I looked at the front rotors. Yeah, they got a little bit of lines in it, but just goes to show you. One garage wanted to sell me brake pads. The rotors were all right, but it needed brake pads. The other one wanted to sell me the rotors, and it didn't need brake pads. So this place where I get my work done the South End is not like that. They've treated me the very best, and I can't say anything about them at all. Like they know they're good. They're good. They know what they're doing, and they do a good job. They don't cheat you. So all I'm saying about this other place, with at least two garages, maybe more, is either the mechanics don't know what they're doing, or they're purposely trying to get money out of people for work they don't need. So what we did, just in case you're wondering what we did to solve this, my wife ordered brake pads and rotors for our car online. Oh, by the way, they wanted $500 for rotors, put rotors on our car. She bought them for $140 or something like that. It was under $200 for the brake pads and the rotors. And she's going to get somebody to put them on. So, there you go. The garage where I'm getting my work done is right here. These guys are the best. South End Car Care, Todd's. They are absolutely flawless. They don't do anything wrong. They just treat me good. And I've been here many times. Only see they got my car that was moved, so they might have had it and looked at it, or maybe they just moved it. Hard to say. But anyways, yeah, they're good. They're good. I love them. This is why Inglis Street looked familiar, because when I come down to this garage, Inglis Street is right here. That's why it looks so familiar. All right, that's good. Now, I got water spraying over here. I'm going across to the other sidewalk, and I might be okay. It don't look like it's reaching the sidewalk over here. Good. Just a tiny little bit. There we go. Now, if I go while it's pointing, what that is going down. Now I'll go by, and then by the time it comes back up, I'll be past it. There we go. And that long journey brought us down to Barrington Street, right there. I called that right. I figured that out. And Inglis Street goes right up the way I walked down. And I never knew how it went that way, all the way up to there. But now I know. And Tim Hortons is just up here. I might go in there and relax for a bit. Got my battery with me. I could charge my phone back up. And that will be good. So I'm going to end this video because it's pretty long. It's a pretty long video. So I'm going to end it right here. I'm in the south end on Barrington Street, and there's Tim Hortons and my garage where I leave my car is just around that turn. Okay? So, with that said, if you enjoyed this video, a bit of me not know where I'm going sometimes, but if you enjoyed this video, you can push that like button, and if you're not yet a subscriber, I'd love it if you became a subscriber. And if you are a subscriber, I say many thanks to you for subscribing, and thanks for watching my videos. Okay? And with that, I hope you're having a really great day. Take care, be safe, and we'll see you all on the next video. Bye for now.